Open a business, the American cliche. You hear it all the time, right? Be your own boss, get financial freedom, managing your own time. Sounds simple, but here's the kicker. It is not. It's like an overused phrase, but there's a reason people keep saying that. Because hidden inside that cliche is a kernel of truth, the American dream. And let me tell you, it's one of those ideas that sneak up on me and like a seed planted in your mind, even if you didn't know it was there. When I was first started learning English, I did not know the American dream would ever matter to me. But over time, it became this elusive goal that nudged me toward silently. Maybe you know what I'm talking about, but let's get real. What really pushed you to actually start a business? For me, there was 3 big reasons. And no, it wasn't just about being your own boss. First up, the corporate politics. Oh man, office politics, you either play the game or you get crushed by it. And believe me, I've seen both. I worked at Ingersoll Rand and Autodesk, 2 big American companies. Thought that was all about results, you know, working hard, deliver, and get promoted, right? Wrong. It's not about results. It's about who you know, who you flatter, and let's be honest, you avoid talking to. I realized I couldn't stand that. I made it a vow. If I ever run a business, I would not care about office politics. I'd care about results. It doesn't matter if you're someone got a bad temper or best poker face in the room. If they deliver, they stay. Simple. The second reason, well, I got fired. At the peak of my career, no less, 6-figure income, top of the ladder, then boom, fired. Now, I know you're thinking, wait, what? Yep, that was brutal. But here's the twist. Getting fired was probably the best thing ever happened to me. Just like Steve Jobs, right? Fired by Apple, the very company he founded. And that was the best lesson for him. For me, it was a great wake-up call. I was at age 40. I had to ask myself, what now? Do I keep climbing someone else's ladder? Or do I build my own? So here I was, faced with the big question, am I ready to be my own boss? I mean, what does it really even mean, right? I had experience managing finances at 2 major companies. I could read balance sheet, financial statements, cash flow, and all that stuff. And I was even managing the HR part of that along the way. So am I really ready to run a business? That's the question actually haunted me for quite some time. Look back, it sounds like I was ready, except for one teeny detail. That is, I only have $20,000 in my name. That's it. I wasn't even from the saving. It was stock option from Autodesk. My wife worked at NIH, wasn't make a ton, and we had 2 little kids. So was I financially ready? No, but hey, you can't create, right? Here's where things get interesting. I called up my colleague buddy Joe. He was on board right away, bring us up to 40,000. Then we reach out to our friend Frankie, and boom, that's another $20,000. So that makes $60,000. But we still need a bank. So I knocked on the doors on the local bank. Nobody gave a damn. People asking me, do you have experience in managing your own company? Have you owned any company? No. I received nothing but a decline. So finally, we entered Joe's ex-brother-in-law, Al. He's not your typical bank. Let's call him a loan shark. He gave us a $60,000 at an eye-watering 19.99% interest rate. That's right, a loan shark territory. But desperate time called for a desperate measure. We bought our first saw with that loan. And my top priority, paying that thing off as soon as humanly possible. And I did within a year. That loan was gone. Sure, Al wasn't happy. He was disappointed. He loved the idea of collecting those crazy interest in payment for a while. But for me, I was focused on what was the best for my business. Now, here's the truth. You'll never be 100% ready. Looking back, there are a lot of things I wish I knew, like business law. I had no idea how much time would be spent dealing with legal issues, labor laws, contract disputes, landlord leases, you name it. Business law is one of those things that you wish you would have studied more until it's too late. But here's the thing, if you wait till you're ready, you will never be starting your own business. You'll be 100 years old and still waiting for the perfect moment. That wasn't my approach. I knew I had to get the boat sailing, then learn how to steer while I was already moving. And guess what? That worked. Sometimes you just have to jump in. That is it for today's episode, folks. Stay tuned for part 2 of this. It's very interesting lessons I think I'm happy to share with everyone.